Hey, Internet and all the candle lovers out there, it's Cassidy, and it's New Year's Eve! Oh my god, 2018 is an official close. Let's just all take a moment and reflect on the bad, the good, the ugly, the amazing, the sad times of this year. So, I'm coming here today because I haven't made a video in like fucking forever. Pardon my French, y'all know. This is how we roll. So anyway, I was sitting, the other day and I was thinking about okay, why haven't I made a video in forever? And I figured, this might be a really good time just to kind of do a kind of why I quit YouTube video. If you even want to call it that. I just thought I'd come on here and chit chat and we can just, have a one-on-one conversation about what's been going on in my life, if you even care, but I don't know. But anywho, and then I kind of want to figure off, I can't talk, end the video with some New Year's resolutions and just kind of my goals and aspirations for the upcoming, new year of 2019, which is super, super exciting. So to get matters started, I basically stopped making YouTube videos a long time ago. And it wasn't the fact that, there was anything wrong with, anything that you guys did or anything, but it was mainly just, I kind of, I don't want to say lost interest, but at the time, my life was in a really, really crazy place. I mean, I was finishing my bachelor's degree with college. I got a new job. I, left a job. I, had no idea that I'd be where I'm at right now. And it was really, really hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. This summer, especially, and even, the beginning of last spring, it was just really difficult. I was in a really weird kind of transition phase where I had no idea what was going on and what was gonna happen, and I was really stressed out, and I just didn't have it in me to focus much on anything else. So with that being said, I just kind of up and stopped filming. I kind of, I didn't have any ideas, and I didn't want to put things out there that were half-assed and just me putting something to, more making something, so to say, and just putting it out there because I felt like I had to, if that makes any sense. So with that being said, I really needed a break just to kind of figure out, okay, what is important in my life? What am I doing? And I still feel I have no idea what I'm doing most days. And it's, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And, to make, a long story short, I mean, I've been in a horrible, horrible rut where I just, just don't know. Just don't know. I'm very, I'm at a point now where I'm, in my early 20s, I'm out of college. I don't quite have my first big girl adult job yet. But I have I got a full-time job, which I've never had an official full-time job, I should say, where I'm guaranteed, 40 hours a week. I have something like that, which I think is pretty important for this stage of my life. Is it what I want for my life? Absolutely not. Is it, something that I could see myself doing in 20 years, from 20 years from now? I don't know. Probably not. I'm at a crossroads. It stresses me out. So, with that being said, I mean, that's kind of why when you have all of that going through your head, the little things that, used to make you happy don't really make you happy anymore. If anything, it just makes you stressed and makes you anxious, and you're oh my god, I can't, this, it's just too much. It's you gotta take a step back and do one day at a time. And say to yourself, okay, what am I going to do today that's going to get me through the day? And thinking ahead is just not an option. I mean, yes, pre-planning is great, and thinking about the future is a great thing, but for where I am at in my current headspace is no, I can't do that. I have to just take it one step at a time and be thankful for the little things. Yes, I have a job. I have a roof over my head. I have people who care about me. I have food in my stomach, and I have, air in my lungs and I'm able to be alive and I'm able to function. I mean, that's the core, those are the core things that, you know, keep me going. And sometimes you just have to take that step back and be like, oh my God, you know, it's not as crazy and it's not as bad as and it's not as scary as it may seem. But that was kind of a ramble of kind of explaining like where my headspace was, and you know, sitting here like, you know, I really, you know, the last couple of months I've been really, you know, missing it, and I miss interacting with you guys. It's, you know, we used to have so much fun, and it's kind of crazy because like I really haven't been participating in the wax community very much at all, which is crazy because I'm still buying candles, which shocker, shocker. If anything, like I've completely stopped buying and supporting Yankee Candle. That is definitely, you know, if you want a separate video on that, let me know. But yeah, I've completely, you know, I've stopped supporting them. I don't want to give their company any more money, which is unfortunate because, you know, their candles are what made me get into candles, and they're just not worth it. But if anything, you know, I've been really buying a lot of Bath & Body Works candles, and I'm still buying, you know, a lot of like, you know, the Walmart wax kind of thing. And I have been going to Kohl's, and I've been buying some stuff at Kohl's. But even the stuff at Kohl's, I'm not really crazy about. So with that being said, yeah, I really haven't been participating, but I am burning. I am still kind of buying, but definitely not like I used to. I think my biggest haul in the last couple months that I haven't talked to you guys was in the fall. I bought, I think 12. I bought 12 Bath & Body Works candles when they were doing buy two get two free in store, and I believe I feel like I had coupons and I got them for a really good price and it was worth it. And for Candle Day, I bought 8 candles, and I gave 2 away. Only burned a little bit of 1 or 2, and I wasn't feeling the scent, so I'm probably going to exchange, which is, you know, the whole point of Candle Day to begin with, is to buy stuff cheap and exchange it later. That's basically what all the stores tell you to do, and it's, you know, it's well known that's what people do. I hate doing it, but you know what, it is what it is. When you're on a budget, your girl gotta work. But yeah, so I mean, I really haven't been into it like I used to. But you know, I'm still, you know, I'm chugging along, and that's actually going to lead me into one of my first challenges of 2019, which I have no idea how this is going to work. But I would really, really love in 2019 to burn every single last Yankee Candle I own. I know. Shocker, right? How is she going to do it? I don't know. But anywho, I have so many Yankee Candles. It's not even funny. A lot of them I bought when, you know, I was still working for the company. I got them for dirt cheap, either through, you know, crazy semi-annual sales or at the outlet, or, you know, we used to have a buyback program for employees that I would, you know, take advantage of that. But they need to go. They're taking up so much space, and I can't look at them anymore. And it's really, really, it's giving me a lot of anxiety, to be quite honest with you, because for the amount that I have, like, it's way too much. And I thought about selling them. I even tried selling some on Mercari, but the problem was, you know, people just weren't buying, or they wanted to really, you know, get it for nothing. And I was like, you know what, this is too stressful. This is too annoying. I've thought about returning them and getting gift cards, but at this point, I really just I don't know if I want a deal. I mean, if anything, I might go in and do some exchanges. Like, there are some that, you know, I could see myself burning and using, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But that is like my main challenge for 2019 in terms of candles. It's crazy. Like, I'm having a New Year's resolution for candles, but this is where we're at. And this is a candle related channel / blog / chit chat. So that is part of my New Year's resolution. With that being said, too, I think another thing that I really want to cut back on is my purchasing of candles. That applies to me more now, especially with Bath & Body Works. Like, I don't know what happens to me. I go in, and I come out with a crate almost every single time. But like I said, this fall, I've been really good. I really only went twice. It was I got like 12, I think I said I got 12, yeah, 12 and 8 for Candle Day, like, and that was it. But I burned through almost all of the fall ones, which was fantastic. I was really proud of myself. But anyway, so definitely cutting back. Like, I think I'm going to limit myself heavily this year. Like, it's just not in my budget anymore. Now that you guys know I'm finished with school, my student loans, they're going to start kicking in April, and I need to be saving my money and really focus on, okay, like, how are we going to make this work? How, am I going to stretch, my dollar to the max? So yeah, I think that, that cutting back will help me and not being frivolous. And I'm not just going to apply that to candles, but just everything in general. Like, I've always, I go out to eat a lot. I buy a lot of expensive things that I shouldn't necessarily be spending money on. Even, going out for drinks, I mean, that adds up. That gets really expensive. I mean, that could be anywhere from $10 to, $100 easily in a night, which is scary, but what are you gonna do? I'm in that time of my life where it's kind of like, oh, money's expendable, and it's like, oh, it's fine. I'll just wait till next pay, and, I've got to really start thinking about, like, okay, the bigger picture, and kind of calm myself down. But, so that's, like, kind of where I want to go this year, and also my main theme for me, the theme for Cassidy this year, if anybody cares. By the way, if this is too rambly for you, and if you made it this far, I'm really happy that you did, but if not, by all means, it's okay. Like I said, I haven't made a video in forever, and I just wanted to have a chit chat. But yeah, so for 2019, like, my main thing that I really want to focus on is finding, my inner truth and finding mindfulness and just focusing on my health, my, I don't know, I'm trying to think of, like, the right word. It's not, I just want to focus on making me better. How can I better myself without changing who I am? But almost like I want to, heighten myself. This probably doesn't make any sense. Y'all are probably thinking this girl is freaking crazy. But that's okay. I love myself regardless. But no, I just want to focus on being healthy and taking care of myself and watching what I eat. And I really want to start, getting into an exercise plan and focusing on doing things that are going to make me feel good inside and help others feel good as well. If that means, taking the time to listen to somebody, or taking the time to volunteer somewhere, or just doing something to help out a friend or help out a stranger. I really want to focus on doing more things like that, because I think that will help me find my inner truth and really, really focus on positivity and just embracing that vibrant lifestyle that I really miss, because I feel like I've really let that go over the last year or two, and I miss it, and I just don't want to be in this rut, in this kind of like dark, dingy place. And, I don't know, I just want to brighten things up. And I feel like, I just have a really good feeling, and this could be the year. And I know everybody every year always has New Year's resolutions, but, I just feel like now's the time. We have one more year in the teens, and then we move on to the roaring 20s, and 2020, it's going to be, a crazy, crazy ride. And, you never know what can happen. You never know, like, what's going to go on. I mean, for all I know, tomorrow I could get hit by a bus. And, you just never know. And I feel like starting, with, forgiving yourself and not being too hard on yourself and allowing yourself to feel and allowing yourself just to have the time it needs to find inner truth and inner peace, I think is going to be a really essential piece for this upcoming new year. Especially with, like I said, the rut that I've been in. I need to freshen things up. I need to move on from this past year and embrace the change with open arms. I think that's what we all need, and that's what we should all do. And it doesn't just apply, to like dumb things like, oh, I'm going to lose weight or I'm going to eat healthy. Like, you want to embrace the light in other people and embrace the light in yourself in order to grow. But that's kind of where I'm headed, and that's where I've been, and I hope this little update chit chat why I quit YouTube was somewhat entertaining. Or you're probably thinking like, oh my god, this girl is so irrelevant. We haven't heard from her forever. Why did she leave us? And yes, I'm wearing this freaking fantastic cozy sweater that I'm absolutely obsessed with. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and I've been wearing it around my house since Christmas Day. It's fantastic. So with that being said, kind of some like little PSAs about, you know, if I can get myself to get on and post a little bit more. I do have a skincare video that I did film and edit. I just haven't posted it. If that's something that you're interested in, please comment down below if you would want to watch something like that. I want to do something kind of different, a little out of the box, just so that I can kind of get my juices flowing, because I want to use this channel, and I know Caitlin does too, like for just personal, you know, creativity. And I want to broaden the horizons and, you know, just try some new things. And, you know, I still want to talk about some candles. If anything, I might do a candle chit chat, either once a month, where I just kind of talk about the things I have been using. I might not do empties or hauls, and I would just save everything for that chit chat, and we could talk about things and do like a mini review, and so we'll see how that goes. That's a plan. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be a mystery as for what's next, but you know what, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what happens, and I do apologize for the quality of my content. I use my laptop to film, and my laptop is kind of junking out, so I mean the quality in terms of the camera is not that great, but you know what, we're just gonna work with it, we're gonna roll with it, we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, so that's kind of my life at the moment in a nutshell. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to leave a comment, please do. Always make sure to like and subscribe, and tell all of your friends about us, even if they love candles or not. Remember, we can convert them. And make sure to check out Caitlin's videos that she's been posting on her other channel. If you would like her to come back and post more of those videos on our channel, let us know down below. But I hope you all have a safe and happy new year, and I hope 2019 brings you lots of love, joy, and prosperity, and good health, because you all deserve it. And I just want you to know that just because you haven't seen me for a while, I haven't forgotten about you, and I still love you guys. And I really hope that this year brings us all some really great memories and new adventures. So with that being said, I will see you guys later. And yeah.